and welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time here, I just want to say thank you for clicking on my video. And if you are a new subscriber, which I have a lot of new subscribers thanks to my esthetician video I just did not too long ago, but I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and welcome to the family. Guys, we're almost at 200. I really want to get to 500, so I'm going to try my very best to stay consistent. But yeah, so let's just jump into the video. Okay, so I feel like there's so much that I want to talk about. This video is going to be a question and answers and kind of like a update with everything. So like I haven't posted in so long on here. Well, it's been like a month or two, but I just been, as you guys know, like I was in esthetician school. I have finally graduated, so I was just dealing with that, dealing with the phase outs, all the stuff like the applying for state board and just all that stuff. So I wanted to just focus on that and you know, not to put too much on my plate, because if you don't know, I do work full-time as well. So I was going to school part-time. So yes, I finally graduated. So freaking excited for that. So I have taken this month just to kind of like get everything together with my business, all my ducks in a row. I've been like trying to like redo this room. This is my beauty room. Well, it was my beauty room, but it's gonna be my esthetician room now. But yeah, like look at this cool grass wall I just did. This freaking thing took me so long not to put up, but to like figure out like what grass pattern I wanted, and then I bought one that didn't match, and then I was gonna send it back, but then I was like, oh my god, like let me just put it up. So I finally put it up. That took me like 30 to 40 minutes, but just getting it and all that stuff and going back and forth took a long time. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, but there's like so much that I want to talk about. So that's why I wanted to do a question and answers and just like sit here and like update you guys and stuff like that. Another thing too, my old subscribers, I have a new intro. I hope you guys like it. That's one of the things I was also doing. This girl did it for me. She's amazing. I'll have her IG link down below, but she was so sweet. She did an amazing job. I love my intro. So that's one of the other things that I've been doing. And then I kind of just been researching stuff, you know, to seeing like what products I want to use for my business. I've been buying stuff and just putting stuff together, building stuff and cleaning up this room, cleaning out these closets. I've just been doing a whole lot, plus working full-time. So that has taken my life like over. And then I also like catching up with family and friends that I didn't have time to spend with, you know, during school. But yeah. Oh my god, and before I start this video, I cannot forget, I almost forgot, I finally launched my business page. So it's called As If Cosmetics Official. I'll have it linked down below. It is also on my intro. Go ahead and follow me on there. If you are in the Sacramento area and would love for me to work on your face or give you a wax or do your lashes, just hit me up on that. I'm going to start booking very soon. I'm not booking June, which I have to make an announcement on my story, but I'm not booking June just because I have my state board test in July. So it's As If Cosmetics. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of updates with my room and what I buy and stuff on my stories. I'm trying to become more active on that. I literally just launched it like 3 weeks ago. But yeah, so go ahead and follow me on that. Like I said, if you are in Sacramento, California and you would love for me to work on your face or give you a wax or do your lashes, hit me up on that. I will be booking very soon. Okay, so I wrote down some questions. Like I looked at a couple of question and answers from YouTube and I wrote some down. I also have some questions that were in my last video, my esthetician video that I did showing you guys my supplies and stuff. I have some questions that some of the girls asked me, so I'll go ahead and read those at the end. But the first questions I'm going to do is the ones that I kind of just came up with. Yeah, we'll just jump right into it. So the first question, it says, where do you go to school? So I live in Sacramento, California. So everything I'm going to be talking to applies to California, Sacramento. I went to Frederico Beauty Institute. So another question was, were you full-time or part-time? So like I said, I did work, well, I do currently still work a full-time job, 9 to 5. So I went part-time. So our hours were Tuesday through Friday, 5:30 to 8:30. And then on Saturday, we went all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., I believe. with like a 30-minute lunch. It's been a minute. It's been like a month, so I kind of forgot, but I'm pretty sure those were like around our hours. So yes, I was literally like, I had no time. Like it was just grind. It was work. I got dressed at work, put on my scrubs, and then went to school, came home, ate dinner, slept. And then in between there, I had to find time to study for my phase outs and stuff like that. So the next question is, what's the schedule during the pandemic? So yes, you guys, we are still going through it. The world is still going through it, you know. Hopefully we are opening up soon, you know. But yeah, I went to school during a pandemic. I thought I wasn't gonna get any hands-on. When I signed up and everything, I was signing knowing that I was going into this during the pandemic. So of course they told you like you might not get that much hands-on, but that's what you're signing up for. You know what I mean? You're signing up, you have to sign a contract. So I kind of thought that we weren't going to get that much hands-on. As soon as I jumped in school, thank God, the director was letting us work on each other. Of course we had to work on each other with masks and stuff. But as far as hands-on, I did get those hands-on. Now, it wasn't as much in-depth and like a lot of hands-on as you would normally get during like if there wasn't no pandemic, but I did get hands-on. So my schedule was, I'm trying to think back. My schedule was Tuesday. Okay, let's just say like this because our schedule switched too, like halfway through. So like phase 1 was Tuesday hands-on. So we were like at school doing hands-on. Wednesday we would do our theory and all that over Zoom. Thursday another hands-on. Friday Zoom. Saturday all day hands-on. So it was kind of like that. For my first 2 phases it was only working on each other. Then things started kind of slowing down with coronavirus out here, and you know, more stuff was opening up, salons were opening up and stuff. So we did, in phase 3 we did a models week, and what that was is we were training to finally go on the floor, which what that means is you're gonna start taking clientele. So we had a week of models week. So we had our family and friends come, and like we did facials on them, waxes on them, you know, got familiar with clientele and all the protocols for that, cleaning our rooms, laying out all our product, getting our product, and doing skin I can't talk, analyzing the skin, you know, all that jazz. So we had a week of that, and then we literally got thrown in and we opened up to the public and was taking public clients. So like I said, I was thinking that we weren't going to have like that hands-on, but thank God we were able to have hands-on. Some of the demos we didn't do because there was a, like, not to expose my, there was just like a lot of drama that went on, and it's like I didn't realize how much drama there would be, you know, not just with the students but also with the staff. So which at the end of the day the school did handle it, but we had like a lot of teachers like leaving us and coming. It was just a lot, like it was very hectic. So in the midst of them trying to work out run a school during a pandemic, they had all this drama and stuff, you know what I mean? So it was like some demos we didn't do, but you know, it is what it is. So but we did have hands-on, so that was a good thing. Okay, I thought I deleted my note. Okay, so another question was, why did you choose the esthetician program? So I have always been into makeup. I've done makeup on the side. I've worked at a makeup studio part-time and worked a full-time job. So like I've always been into makeup, been passionate to makeup, and all that sorts. I suffered with acne, which I still do suffer with acne, you know, but suffering with acne, I was just like, I didn't know what to do with my skin. I wanted to see a dermatologist, but they told me that my acne wasn't bad enough to see a dermatologist. So I was like, I don't know what to do. So I started to look up different things, going on YouTube, and I found out that, you know, there was estheticians in my area. So I seen this esthetician, fell in love with like everything she did, you know, the way I felt and just the treatment and self-care and like her vibes that she gave me and all that sort. And I was just like, I want to do this, you know? So then I was seeing her for like I want to say like a year or so, you know, I was working at a school full time, so I didn't really have that much time to like go to school, and it's like they kind of didn't support that. It was like, you're working here or that's it, like we're not working with your schedule, you know what I mean? So it's like I put myself on the back burner on my dreams and stuff. So finally, before the pandemic happened, like right before, like right when, no, actually not before, but like right when it happened, I started to work from home. So I was able to like research stuff, and I even got back on YouTube and was like doing videos and stuff. And I was just like, I want to go to school and I want to do this. Like, I'm going to do this. Since we're working from home and the school wasn't looking like it was going to open up, I was like, I can take online classes. Like, I can do this. So I literally like did a over Zoom tour of Paul Mitchell. So that's located in Sacramento. And I did an online tour of Frederico. Now I was like, I don't know which one to do, or like which one to go do, right? So like I was kind of trying to do, sorry guys, I was trying to like do my research and stuff online and stuff, and then I was kind of asking around to some of my friends who are in the beauty industry, like hairdressers and stuff like that. So I asked one of my friends, which she's a hairdresser, she did my amazing hair. I'll have her information down below, but yeah, she did the highlights in here. But I was talking to her about schools, and I can't remember if she told me that she went to Paul Mitchell and she felt like she should have went to Frederico, or she went to Frederico and loved it. I can't remember. But I was talking to her and she kind of like leaned towards Frederico because I was like, I don't know which school to go to, you know what I mean? And then I was talking to my esthetician, and she is a Frederico graduate, and she was like, I freaking love this school. The school's amazing. Like, you are going to be so ready for the state board, girl. Like, you are going to like pass it, and this is so good, so much knowledge and stuff. And I've heard from you know, different sources and people that Paul Mitchell like had a lot of drama, and that was something I didn't want to get to. Well, it kind of bit me in the ass because when I went to Frederico, there was drama too, you know what I mean? So how I look at it now is that drama always follows. I'm kind of just ranting. I'm sorry guys, but like, yeah, like how I was thinking is like drama always follows. So, you know, you're in the school with basically mainly all girls, like, you know, drama, I hate to say it, you know what I mean, but drama's gonna follow. But yeah, so I was asking around to see like what school, and I went towards Frederico. I was just like, I literally made a list of pros and cons for both the schools, and then like outside sources, what I got from different people, and I was just like, I have to go to Frederico. Like, they're telling me like they're gonna prepare me for the state board so well, and the state board is honestly something that that school prepares you for, you know what I mean? Like, if you went to school and, you know, fingers crossed I pass, but if you go to school and you get all the way to the state board and you don't pass, or like you don't know like the information or anything like that, it's like all that money was worth nothing, you know what I mean? It's like all those hours spent, all those 600 hours spent were worth nothing. All that money was worth nothing. So I felt like, you know, I thought about it, prayed about it, wrote my pros and cons, asked other people, and I was just like, I'm gonna go to Frederico and I'm gonna become an esthetician, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I went with it. Another reason why though, I wanna say I, you know, wanted to become an esthetician is because I freaking love lashes, and I want to grow and brand myself, you know what I mean, in the beauty industry, and I want to like possibly start setting up, selling lashes, and of course doing lash extensions. So a lot of people in California, some girls don't have a license behind them, and they're doing eyelashes, which is so bizarre to me. Like, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but girl, I would never go to anybody that does not have their license. So I just wanted to make sure I had my license under my belt and like really knew what I was doing. And I'm going to be taking a lashing class very soon. I'm so excited. But yeah, that's another reason why, is because I wanted to become a lash tech as well. I know I'm ranting. I hope you guys stay with me and you guys are enjoying this video and, you know, chilling, eating some popcorn, some candy, some... Okay, so another question was that I came up with, or I seen on, you know, a video, was what does the program cover? So what we learned, phase one, we learned waxing, we learned facials, you learn every single type of facial. You learn a hydrofacial, you learn a microfacial, you learn the electrofacial with the high frequency and stuff. You learn acne lift, like chemical pills, you learn everything about the skin. So that's like the big bulk. Waxing, and then you learn makeup. Now the makeup, you don't like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, yes, we learned the makeup that they taught in the book, but a lot of stuff that they taught in the book, which is not, I'm not talking about sanitizing and all that. That is like strict, like, you know, you have to know how to do that. But like a lot of the techniques and stuff, it's very outdated. So we like looked up YouTube videos and like practice makeup on ourselves and stuff like that. So yeah, you learn makeup, and then you learn like body massages. We learned, which was so cool, we had a demo. We did a Brazilian wax demo. I was like hella hyped about that because I really want to start doing that. So yeah, we learned waxing, Brazilian wax, which that wasn't offered to us in our program. Like we weren't supposed to learn that, but just because of the pandemic and stuff, they were trying to give us little treats. So we were able to learn a Brazilian wax from a European wax specialist. We were supposed to learn the like Vichy showers and like, you know, all that like water-based stuff, and that was one of the things that we did not learn. We did not see a demo on that, so that was kind of unfortunate, but the school made up for that. And then also we learned spray tanning. So yeah, you're gonna learn everything about the skin. You're going to learn makeup, spray tanning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can work on anything like skin wise. Yeah, we can't work on feet. Not that I want to do feet, you know, I don't want to do feet, but yeah, we don't work on feet. Don't learn hair, none of that. Cosmetology, you learn literally hair, makeup, and nails, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, so we learned that. So that was pretty cool. So that was the things that the program taught us. And then like watching a lot of videos, listening to a lot of my instructors and like teachers and stuff, everybody tells you, yes, you're going to learn the fundamentals at school. You're going to learn like by the book at school and all your sanitization and stuff like that, but you are going to learn more when you hop into the real world and open your business or start working somewhere. So I'm so excited for that. But I personally was always freaking booked. Like I was not playing. I finished my like ops and all my points hella early because literally every single time we could do hands-on, like my schedule, like I was booked. So shout out to all my friends and family that would book with me. But yeah, so I pretty much, I feel very, very confident going into my business now. So another question was, how many hours do you have to complete? Like I said, I am in Sacramento, California. So as far as California, you have to complete 600 hours. So that took me, I think the program, I probably should have looked this up before I started this video, but I believe the program was around 7 months, I want to say. It's faster when you go full-time because you're there from 8 to 5 every single day, and then you get off the weekends. Okay, so the last question that I wrote down is, what are you going to do with your license? So I kind of answered this in the previous question, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer it again. I am going to do lashes. I went to school because I wanted to become a lash tech. But another thing is I was very, very motivated and, what is that word I'm looking for? Not influenced, but like, what do you call it? Oh, inspired. There it goes. I was very inspired by my esthetician, and I knew I wanted to work with skin, but let me tell you, girl, I didn't know how in love I was gonna fall with doing facials and taking care of the skin and seeing those results and just like pampering somebody. Like I really fell in love with that. So of course I'm going to be doing lashes, I'm going to be doing facials, I'm going to be doing Brazilian wax, vajacials, waxing, and I'll probably do makeup on the side a little bit just because that's like what I'm used to, but I kind of want to step out of my comfort zone. So that's why I'm leaning towards like lashes and facials and waxing. Like those are my 3 tiers that I'm going to really be doing. But yeah, I'm starting my lash training in June, so I'm so excited for that. I also have my state board. Oh my God. I have my state board in July. Oh, like a week before I go on vacation for my birthday. I'm praying to God, like I feel it in my spirit that I'm gonna pass, but I'm just like, you know, like you're anxious and stuff. It's like so much stuff we learned in school, which I probably should talk about that. But there's just so much stuff we learned in school, and it's like we have this 100 question timed question, multiple choice, that we have to pass in order to get our license. And it's just like, I am so nervous, but with the grace of God, I know I'm going to pass. But I'm just nervous and excited. But yeah, so that's kind of a little updates here or there. But yeah, like after saying that, I kind of want to talk about the program a little bit more in depth. I didn't know how much like freaking like anatomy and stuff was going to be in it, like how much we have to learn about the body and the organs and the nerves and the you know, the skeletal system and just all of that. So it is a lot. If you are planning on going to school, don't let that discourage you, girl. Go to school. If I can do it, you can do it. You know, anybody can do it. You just have to put your mind to it and, you know, boss up and do it. But yeah, don't let that discourage you. I'm kind of glad that I didn't watch like an in-depth video, because that probably would have like, you know, got me all nervous and stuff, because I wasn't the best at school. But you know what, I did it. I passed all my tests with the freaking what am I talking, the lowest score I've ever got on a test was like an 87, I think. So I haven't seen anybody open their textbook and kind of read like each chapter. Well, we're not gonna be reading chapters, girl, but like read the titles of each chapter. So I kind of just want to do that. I opened up my study guide and I kind of just want to read off some of the chapters. Well, I'll go from 1 to 14, and I kind of just want to read the chapters and, you know, so you guys can kind of know what you're jumping into. I will say this. I'm in I can't talk. I'm in Sacramento, California again. I went to Frederico. So, your program might not be like this, but like in phase 1, our first phase, we didn't learn chapter 1. We learned chapter 14. You know what I mean? So they jump around from the chapters. But the first chapter is personal development. The second chapter is professional development, sorry. Third chapter is business basics. Fourth chapter is skin center. The fifth chapter is anatomy. The sixth chapter is electricity and electrical equipment. That one was kind of hard, not too hard. The seventh chapter was chemistry. The eighth chapter was skin psychology. The ninth chapter was client care. The 10th chapter was facials, super easy. 11th chapter was hair remover, super easy. Chapter 12 was makeup. Chapter 13 was advanced treatment, so that's like your Vichy showers, that's your tanning, like all your spa stuff. And then chapter 14 was estheticians in the medical field. So yes, you are going to learn a little bit about estheticians in the medical field. It's not that in-depth. So like you're not going to learn a whole lot, but you are going to learn something. So I did have a few girls that commented on my last post. I do read your comments. There was only 8, like I'm not that poppin', but you know, there was some girls that comment, and I just want to say thank you so much, and I'm finally here back with another video. I don't plan on taking that long again, so please stay subscribed and keep commenting. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna read off some of their questions. Miss Vang asks, would you recommend that school or another esthetician school in Sac? Why did you choose that school? Please let me know. I'm from Sacramento and I've been thinking about going to SC school, but don't know which school to pick. Girl, you need to go. Even though, like, you know, there was a little bit of drama and there was some ups and downs with Frederico, I feel like I am prepared for the state board. And like I was saying, being prepared for the state board is all you need to worry about. You know what I mean? Like, you need to, of course, worry about, like, you know, learning and stuff like that, like all the fundamentals, but like being prepared for the state board and knowing what you're doing, like with your hands-on state board, practical and all that, like you need to know. And I feel like Frederico did an amazing job at that. Also, they do have a program where we can go back a week before our state board and we can run through the what am I saying? We can run through the state board hands-on. So that's really, really good. So yeah, I would say Frederico. I went there, like I said, I toured Paul Mitchell. I learned a little, you know, few things about people that went to Paul Mitchell, like what they thought about the program and stuff like that. I have another question from Anna Rodriguez. She said, hello, would you mind sharing esthetician schedule in SAC? Are you in person or do they offer a partial online / in person? So when I was going to school, I was hybrid schedule, so I was half on school on campus and then I was half online. So yeah, they did have that as an option, and they never made an announcement that they were going full on time. I would call the school and ask, but as far as like the pandemic and stuff, we were half on Zoom, half in person. So Jasmine Rose says, new subby, loving your content. I just graduated from Frederico in January. Thank you so much for subscribing, and shout out to you for graduating, girl. Allison said, please do a question and answer. I've been waiting to start for 2 years, thinking about attending Puerto Rico and Fresno, and would love to learn more and find out more information. This video was so helpful. Thank you. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for watching my video. And like I was kind of saying in the video, girl, if you've been going back and forth with it, just freaking do it. Like, this program is not easy, you know what I mean, but it's not hard at the same time. It's very manageable, and I feel like everybody can do it. So if you're really passionate about it, I think you should go ahead. So Nayeli, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I murdered it, but she said, I'm on the waiting list for Puerto Rico. Please go into more depth in future videos about the program. So I hope this video helped you with that. And then it says, can you also mention whether or not they teach about being an esthetician in the medical field? So like I said in my previous question, I kind of did answer that. Yes, they do have a full chapter in the medical field for estheticians, but they don't go into depth with that. A lot of my instructors and teachers told me that like if you get hired at a medical office, you'll learn while being on the job. But then another of my teachers told me, which I don't know if this is true, you can do your own research, but one of my other teachers did tell me that you have to like be a nurse or something like that to be a medical esthetician. So I'm not sure. I feel like there's like both options where you can, if you are blessed enough to get hired at a medical office, like the doctor and stuff will teach you. But if not, going into a nurse program would not, you know, hurt you. It'll only benefit you. So yeah, they only taught one chapter on that, and it wasn't more like, it wasn't in depth like at all. So just letting you know. Okay, so that's all the questions I had for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. I also want to thank all the new subbies. We are almost at 200. I'm hoping that we can get to 500 very soon. But yeah, if you are coming from that esthetician school kit, I just want to say what's up. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and liking my video and commenting down below. I appreciate all the love. Yeah, so I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next. Get down, girl, go get down. Get down, get down.